Good morning, welcome back to a new vlog. My name is Catherine. If you don't know me, I'm a year 3 teacher in Bedfordshire, and today is the classroom tour. It's the classroom tour. This is a classroom tour of my classroom in term 4. So we've been through autumn, we've been through spring, summer term is all that's left, so it is not exactly how it was when I set up the classroom to begin with. A lot has changed, things have moved, things may change and move again, but this is just my classroom as it is. And then quite literally later in the week, I will then go back into school and change things. So I will do a classroom tour today and then go back and do a classroom setup for the summer term. My first summer term. Right, actually before we begin, there is a kids club here, and obviously the builders are doing the carpet there. There's no one on this side, but you never know. So if I go really quiet, someone's walked in. There's someone here. But I doubt anyone will be here because my school's ethos is kind of just don't work on holidays, and I'm the insane person that's here. But anyway, let's start. Okay, so firstly, we have a shared area, which is obviously for both classes. That is where our TA does interventions, and this is a new addition. This is just our group table. There's actually a table missing from it, but this is where we have groups to work. I send my highers or lowers out here to do things where everyone else stays in the classroom. And then we have my class. We have no doors, just curtains, and all the kids have lockers. Mine is number 30 and currently holds all my shoes. Okay, in the actual classroom, we have got the kind of the kids' corner. I won't get too close because all their names are here, but that is our over and above wall. So the children that are meeting these expectations go on the wall. We've kind of also started doing the thing where I tick each one for each lesson. So have they been safe, focused, responsible, kind, respectful, and ready in that lesson? And then they get gems based on that. But they can also nominate each other, so they could put each other's names up there if they're being focused or responsible or whatever. Then this one, a bit plain at the minute, but this is like our class board. So our shout out of the day, callback of the week, and our code word of the week. The jobs for on duty, I split them up there. Expectations, because we had a whole thing on behaviour. The candidates usually there, but it's come down. Timetable. Underneath that is a mishmash of stuff, to be honest. Those black pots should not be there. They're just there. That is mine. Those I'm taking. Which is miscellaneous stuff, to be honest. It's just a mess. Down here are the kids' table trays. I recently organised those, so they all should look like this. Well, highlighter, highlighter, board rubber and and scissors in each one. Rulers, glue, pen should be in there. They've taken them out. Next to it we have the carpet chairs. There was nowhere else to store them but here, and any miscellaneous things that have fallen down there. Labels have not fallen off, they were never on there. I forgot. This one is our maths mastery books, French books, miscellaneous, like my stuff. Then my weekly folders, miscellaneous. Okay, next to this we have the math wall, which needs to be updated for the new school year. That is one of my jobs to do this week or next week. Then we have my desk, again a mess. This is the same breakfast bar I had at my old school. Still my desk, I still love it. My tablet holder that I use as my visualizer, or to hold my iPad for dojos or whatever. My organizer from IKEA, of course it is. This was Amazon, by the way. These are not really organised, it's just stuff I throw in there. This is important things I need to remember, and stickers. This was supposed to be an idea from old school, never came to fruition, and now I sit here, I can't use it, but it's still just there. This is just from Pound Stretcher, I think, but it's just like miscellaneous and miscellaneous. That one was reading records, it still is, but also there's now other things in here. And felt from when we did DT that I forgot to take home, it's just there. And a 2-term old story map. Front of the classroom, board, hand signals, and what focus listening looks like. I haven't really talked about this, it's just kind of there. Our Go Noodle champion should be up there, but I ran out of colour printing, so just the one. Under my board, miscellaneous chairs, is where all the kids' books are kept. I store them up this way because it's easier for me to take out chunks to hand out rather than try and like dig through. And they're in order. The kids won't notice, but they're in order of timetable. So we have maths first, then reading, then English, then afternoon lessons. It varies between these. There is paper hiding under here. We're not going to talk about it. On top of this is this pile of paper that someone left here on Friday. Our gems for table points, class points, and my wireless keyboard and mouse. Next of it is the target trolley. This needs to be labelled, but it is like reading, spellings and phonics up here. Maths, I think. Wait, is it maths? Yeah, maths challenges here. And then this is like actual labelled, so it's addition, subtraction, handwriting, comprehension, timetables, and handwriting, again, for the specific targets the children have got on their tables. Whiteboard. The lines are written on in permanent pen. They're starting to come off because the kids kept being like, underline, and I can't do that while I'm writing it, so I just put them up there. Board holder, well, board pen holder is a suction toothbrush thing from B&M, we love. And then this is an air quality meter given to me by the school because of COVID. That stopped working a while ago, but I'm not gonna lie, I forget to open the doors. So I should, but when we did have it, the kids knew that if it's on red, to open the doors, because I would forget. And the remote for my lights, which is still in my board. I command hooked my sentence strips under here because they were like under cabinets and down the sides, but back to work for me now. But it brings us to the classroom library area. 2 Kallax shelves stacked on top of each other. This was tidy, the kids have been here, but that's fine. Before I jump to the rest of the classroom, these are all of my books. I own and bought all of them. They either came from charity shops or the Works, where else? Charity shops, the Works, Poundland, or a website called Books to Doors, which is where I got, like, where are you? These books, like the whole series books I got, because I didn't want the children to read a book, like it, and then never see it again. So I did get quite a few series books from Books to Doors, which I quite liked. But yeah, all my books, they're meant to be in general order. They are in general order, but I need to label it. But it feels pointless to do that in term 4. Not a lot of space for sitting, not for one child. And this is where it's like the calm corner for one of my kids who has anxiety issues. So if something's wrong, she comes here. Her resources are all under here. So her fiddles, communication book, and all that stuff's under there. But the kids also kind of come and sit if they want to. And then picture books are in the basket. On the wall behind that, we have our Eric timetable and reading buddies. Don't use that as much, but I paired a low and a high child together to read, and that's there. Then the reading wall. My school made their own system called Exceeding Reading, so the umbrellas for that are up here. Then our leading readers is the children's words read up on a separated reader. I haven't put up the last 2 because I lost them. They're actually in this corner somewhere. And then this was going to be for the millionaires, and this gap is for our class total, but again, haven't done it yet. Word wall on this side, meant to have it from the beginning of the year, just put it up like last week for parents to come and look, but it was really useful this time. I just handwrote these onto recycled paper that I stole from the school. I say stole, it was going free, I took it. But it's got word, word class in a sentence, and then synonyms on the back when the kids are replacing their words. Very helpful for big write. Our door, Children come in this way, children go out this way. This is just a filler. This board is just here. I want it to be a problem solving board because my kids cannot solve their own problems. So I made this kind of, what should you do? First, say stop or words that mean no. Then get away. Then ask how they're feeling and listen. Then tell them how you're feeling. Then move away or forgive you're ready. I had to change this one to come and get me because like once this hasn't worked, come and get me. I don't want to tell them to forgive because like you don't have to, but come get me. Windows that I keep forgetting to open. That's the board I took from the shared area to use with my lowers, just to model writing and stuff because they needed me to, but it's there. Before I jump to the rest of the classroom, these are all of my books. I own and bought all of them. They either came from charity shops or the Works, where else? Charity shops, the Works, Poundland, or a website called Books to Doors, which is where I got, like, where are you? These books, like the whole series books I got, because I didn't want the children to read a book, like it, and then never see it again. So I did get quite a few series books from Books to Doors, which I quite liked. But yeah, all my books. They're meant to be in general order. They are in general order, but I need to label it. Around here, we just have a filler wall again. This is the things that they made on transition day. They were in a cupboard all this time. I thought I'm putting them up because they were meant to go up here, but I never did it. So they're here. Then we have the sides wall with its broken display border because they keep pulling it down. This will all have to change for our new topic. It's not my favourite display. My other one was so much better for bones, but it's fine. I've started using the old whiteboards to put captions up rather than do it on paper and throw it away. I've also started getting the kids to write them up for me. It's a permanent pen. And this is things that my SEN boy did. He doesn't come to class with us, but anytime I can get him to do some learning, I try my best to. So he did those by matching the colours to the things, and then I put it up. And then for the kids, they made a 3D healthy meal that I put on the walls. English wall needs a serious redo. This is the story map we made as a class. I put it on my Instagram. I'll link it below or put it up here. And then just some visual things on what we need in our stories. I found talk for writing a lot easier using these things than using this. So it turns out I love to talk for writing, was so excited to do it. I don't understand it at all, in the slightest. Then last wall is link learning. I love this display. It was great. I wish it was more child-centered and child-led, because literally the kids did was this. Like they made these, I put them up. My SEN boy did this, but I did all this, so it's great. Like I love it. I took down this corner, I think I did a setup video. I took it down because it wasn't being used and it was just kind of there. Also children sat there, so it wasn't being used, so I just took it down. In there, we call this place the Chokey. We did Matilda for the first week of school and it just got renamed the Chokey by everyone in the school. But this is just a storage place. Those blue boxes are resources for history and RE lessons. That big trolley is Chromebooks, and those are our cupboards there. Oh, and our Chromebooks are at the back there in that grey trolley. I love having them there because I use them for literally everything now. Literally, if kids finish work, go get a Chromebook. Morning work, here's a Chromebook. Anything, there's a Chromebook. Because I'm used to having them at my old school, like just to be used for whatever. But they used to be all the way up in year 2, so we couldn't just use them whenever, whereas now they're here. I'm like, get a Chromebook, do it. Okay, so tables are set up and arranged like this. Is a 6, a 4, a 6, a 4, a 6, and that is because of my own OCD. It had to be symmetrical, and it is. This used to be a horseshoe, so these two tables would be out a bit and I could squish in the middle, but it was just so much effort that I was like, nah, it's fine. It's just pushed together. But I also mixed the seating again. So this used to be all my lowers on one table, but now it's mixed stability again. I was like, just put it together because I'm not going to be there for you. You have a partner now. These cupboards were never organised. I planned for them to be so organised. I will put up the drawing I did, but it never happened. This is like practice books. I don't even know what's in that one. Gotta climb. more storage of things I have not used yet. They're just here. I bought so many of these. Forgot they were in there. Forgot those were in there. We'll use you when money rolls around. Oh, fraction. I'll get you out when we come back close to school for fractions. This cupboard, oi, was book storage and now is just indoor break storage. That was big, right? Had the brainwave of opening the cupboards first. Again, just stuff in this cupboard. I don't even know what. That is like my bigger prize box, and those were the new pens I bought for the children that I thought nah, because they were just oof. So I took them away. And this is my cupboard with my stuff in it. Food, chocolates, medicine, and other things I need. Okay, back to tables. So each table has got a table box. This table has 3, one for each pair, just because they were split apart, but now we're together. I just kept it as it is. In the table boxes, they got the 3 pencil case. I did record me organising these, but I don't think I've edited it. Hang on. They're morning workbooks, whiteboards, and a spelling book. My one rule of this is that paper should never be in here, so that is go in the bin when they come back. Also on the tables are their targets. This is another thing I've got to do when I come back in later the week, is change all these because they've all moved places now, so it makes sense to them. And some tables have also got their Eric books, which is whatever book they've chosen to read in Eric time. So that is the whole classroom. I feel like I've missed many things. I didn't think I talked a lot about where I got stuff from, but all of this plant theme stuff is from Confetti and Creativity. I made my timetable cards, but using her the calendar squares I used to make these. Most labels I made because it had to match, of course. Wallpaper is from B&M or Wilko, get them both. Those are from TES. I can't think of anything else. I need to say where it came from. Lettering was made of my Cricut. Love that thing. Maybe need to talk about where that came from, but I also can't remember now. Oh, and to match that, there's also this, which the children have been asking about, but they're not ready for it yet. It's basically, they can choose how they sit on the carpet, because I told them that crisscross is not the way everyone wants to sit. It hurts for some people, me included, but they're not ready. We're not there yet. Oh, and my Fabulosa lives in that corner, but it fell. So that's it. That's my classroom. I feel weird that I came all the way from home for that. Like I missed a bus stop and walked 20 minutes for what must be the shortest video of my entire life. But there's not loads to talk about. Any questions about it? In the comments I will answer. If I forgot to say where things from, let me know, but I'll link all of it in the description. And then I forgot was the washing line. And the family tree, as I call it, which is this stick in the middle of the room. On transition day, we all kind of talked about what it means to be a family from our class, The Family, the book. And then they drew that and put on the family tree. But I have not referred to it all year, so I think I might need to think about that for next year, like make it linked to the class rules and school rules so I can refer to it all year. That'd be helpful. And then the washing line that you are currently under is just where I hang all the pictures I get. That one's for good homework, this one's for pictures. I've had more pictures than homework, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, as I was saying, I'm gonna end this here. I thought I had someone. I'm gonna end this here. If I've missed anything, put it in the description and I will link it or just comment or do something. I will link where I got most things from in my description, but I have not actually got loads in this classroom, like as much as I thought I did to talk about, which is quite nice, considering I've got to take it all out soon. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, thank you. I will be back in later in the week to do some actual stuff To be fair, while I'm here, I'm going to do some stuff because it feels like a wasted trip if I've come all this way just to record a video and go home. So I'll do some little bits while I'm here, and then I will go, but my phone is dying, and that's how I get home, so I need to do that. If you don't already follow my Instagram, I have recently posted just about my job hunt and how I'm doing my supporting statement. I will have a video coming out about how I'm applying for jobs and going through that process, and something else at some point. I can't remember when, but half term means more time to vlog, so yay. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Bye.